Take a deep breath. I am the Lord who leads your steps and has brought you to this moment. It was not by chance, not by a random click, nor by the algorithm that decided to show you this. It was I who guided you here because I knew your heart was ready to receive what I am about to reveal to you. Before you even thought about watching this video, I had already written in my eternal book that this moment would be your encounter with me. Do not overlook what you are experiencing, because every detail was planned by my hands so that your soul could hear this message right now. I tell you with love and authority, you did not arrive here by accident. You were chosen. This message is not just a suggestion, it is a decree. It is not something extra in your day. It is a call from heaven to remind you that you are seen, heard, and remembered. How many times have you thought no one saw your quiet tears, but I saw them all? How many times have you questioned if I truly heard your prayers, but every word you spoke was like incense rising before me? Today I come to assure you that nothing was wasted. There is a blessing prepared with your name on it, sealed by the authority of my throne. This blessing is not just a symbol or empty words. It is a real, spiritual promise more certain than anything you can touch. Inside it are resources you haven't seen yet, connections that will open doors for you, opportunities you never expected, ideas that will change your path, provision to sustain you, peace to guard your heart, and miracles to change your life. All of this is already secured, waiting for the perfect moment to unfold, and that moment starts now. Listen closely. This is not just a message of hope, it is an official declaration from heaven. The blessing has already been activated. It's not for some far-off future or for someone else. It is for you, right here and right now. But to receive it, you must open your heart and stay connected, because every word I speak is a key that unlocks this treasure I have set aside for you. If you disconnect, you will miss the flow of what has already been set in motion. But if you stay focused, you will feel the living current confirming that this word is for you. You've been sensing that something was about to change, but it didn't make sense, did it? Now you understand. It was my spirit preparing your heart for this moment. This blessing does not depend on your own effort or logic. It depends on my faithfulness and love. It is not because of your achievements, but because of the grace I have already extended to you. It is not based on your own merits, but on what I have already determined in your favor. And I will add this: every sacrifice you made, every quiet act of obedience that went unnoticed, every step of faith taken in silence, all of it has been seen by me. Nothing escaped my notice. I recorded every detail and placed it in the storehouse that carries your name. And now the time has come to open the seal and release upon you what has been carefully kept. Do not let doubt steal what I have already given you. Do not allow spiritual exhaustion to build walls against what I have prepared. Do not make room for the voice of disbelief, as it will try to convince you that nothing will change. But I tell you, what has been held back is already starting to move. What once seemed far away is now coming closer. What you thought was impossible is already beginning to appear. Beloved child, listen to my voice. This is not a general call. It is personal. I call you by name, by your unique story. I have seen you in secret, and now I speak to you openly. You are the one I have chosen to receive what I've prepared. You are the one I've sent this promise to. You are the heir to the unbreakable promise. Now, I invite you to respond with faith. Write a declaration of faith in the comments, for it will seal what I have already released into your life. By doing this, you are not just typing words on a screen, but you are making a spiritual agreement with heaven. This action is prophetic. This act holds the key. This act is your signature, confirming what has already been decreed. Stay here, open your heart, and receive. The blessing is ready, already signed, and sealed with your name. Today marks the beginning of the fulfillment of what you dreamed of, what you cried out for, and what you silently asked for. I am your Father, I am your God, and I speak to you with eternal truth. You have been called to receive what has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. Hear my voice. The blessing I have prepared for you, with your name on it, is not in progress. It is not waiting for approval, and it does not depend on the judgment of men or situations. It has already been signed, activated, and decreed in heaven. While you believed nothing was happening, I had already given the command. While you wondered if you could endure, I had already sealed your victory. While you thought you had been forgotten, my eternal seal was already upon your inheritance. Do not be fooled into thinking this is a promise for the future. I am not telling you about something that will come later. I declare to you what already exists, what has already been released, what is already making its way to you. Your mind may struggle to understand, but your spirit already knows that this word is true. It is not a fantasy, nor a temporary boost of motivation. It is a spiritual truth. Just as the stars shine even though you can't see them in the daylight, so too the blessing is already shining for you, even though your natural eyes can't see it yet. I am the God who fulfills my words. My promises are not guesses. When I say something is ready, it is because I have already commanded heaven and earth to move to bring it to pass. You don't need to fight for what I've already prepared. You simply need to believe and keep your heart open. It is through this faith that the unseen becomes real and the hidden is revealed. Today I am here to tell you, open your heart. You not build walls. You not let doubt close the channel through which I am bringing your inheritance to you. By listening, it is already happening. By receiving every word, the environment around you is changing. I am moving people into position, I am realigning opportunities, I am touching hearts, and I am opening doors. This is the fulfillment of what I prepared for you long before you were even born. Everything I've stored for you has a greater purpose. It's not just about material things. In the storehouse, there is peace that goes beyond understanding. There is wisdom for hard choices. There is rest for your weary heart. There is vision for your future. There are connections that will change your life. There is favor with those who once rejected you. I have gathered everything you need and stored it until your heart was ready to receive it. And today, I declare, it is ready, it hath been released, and it is on its way. You not disconnect now. The enemy will try to distract you to stop you from fully receiving what I am giving. But if you endure to the end, you will see your faith grow, your mind renewed, and your spirit filled with confidence. This is not just a casual moment, it is a call that has been written in my eternal records. You have felt a weight within you, an unexplainable certainty. It is my spirit confirming that this message is for you. Do not ignore what you are feeling right now. It is proof that what I've promised is not just planned, but already being fulfilled. You are the one to receive it, the heir, the one I've chosen for this. That is why I tell you strongly, do not live as if you are still waiting, live as if you have already received. Do not speak as if you are begging, speak as if you are managing what is yours. No longer walk as if you are alone, but as a beloved child. I am the Father who never fails. I am the God who is never late. I am the source that never runs dry. The deposit is not a far-off promise. It is a present reality. And because I know there are many who are waiting for this same word, who are seeking confirmation, who are crying in silence just as you have cried, I ask you to be an instrument now. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, because it is also the key to their life. By sharing it, you are not only dividing but multiplying the seed. When you share this revelation with another heart, you seal your own inheritance even more. I have already revealed it to you. I have already signed it, and I have already moved the heavens for you. Now, all that remains is for you to believe and hold on until the end, because with every moment, this truth grows within you. You are a part of something eternal. You are a living testimony that my words do not return empty. Today, you start living not as one who waits, but as one who has already received the promise that bears your name. Beloved son, precious daughter, I want you to clearly understand that the deposit I have prepared with your name is ready, already signed, and placed before my throne. But there is a spiritual key that opens this deposit for you. These are not earthly papers, nor the strength of your own hands, nor human titles. The only valid signature that allows you to receive what I have already released is your faith. Faith is the key. Faith is the code. Faith is the seal that unlocks the blessings already meant for you in the spiritual realm. Do not mistake faith for just positive thinking. Faith is not simply saying that you believe. Faith is living as one who has already received. Faith is declaring with your words and confirming with your actions that you trust in what I have promised. Faith is living as though the answer has already been given. You might not see it with your natural eyes yet, but if your spirit is awake, you already know that this word is true. This is what faith is: believing before you see, celebrating before you hold it in your hands, giving thanks before it's in your possession. When I tell you that your faith is the signature, I am saying that no barrier can stand against a heart that fully trusts in me. How many times have you felt too small to receive something so great? But I tell you, faith is not measured by human size. Faith measures divine trust. If you trust in me, you already have the valid signature. You don't need more proof. You don't need another confirmation. Heaven has already decreed it, and your faith is the seal that opens the door. Every prayer you've made, even those without words, has risen as incense before me. Every tear you've shed hath been recorded in my book, forming rivers of promise. Every act of obedience you've made is an eternal seed, and now, through your faith, all of this becomes the harvest. This is the moment when the unseen becomes real, when the hidden is revealed. But you must sign with your faith, declare with certainty, and walk as one who inherits. I did not call you to live as a spiritual beggar, hoping for just a little. I called you as a legitimate heir, because you are my child, my son, my daughter. The inheritance is not a result of your effort, but of my eternal love for you. And the only way to claim it is through faith. When you believe, even when everything around you says the opposite, you are declaring that my word is greater than your situation. This declaration opens doors no one can shut. Many think faith is just about waiting, but true faith is about action. When you declare victory in silence, you are signing. When you thank me for what you haven't yet seen, you are signing. When you walk with confidence, even if you can't see the whole path ahead, you are signing. Every step of trust you take is like a line in the signature that unlocks the deposit. And I tell you, it has already been released. Just confirm it with your faith and you will see the results. Do not fear the small signs, because they are proof that the deposit has begun to take shape. An unexpected message, an unexpected opportunity, an unexplainable peace, these are all signs that your faith has opened the door. Celebrate each one of these moments, because they are keys sent from heaven, confirming that the deposit is already becoming a reality in your life. So, son, daughter, do not remain still as if you are uncertain, but rise up as one who has already received. Faith is not simply saying you trust, it is acting with confidence. Today, I invite you to take this step of faith, because every action you take in the physical world releases a wave in the spiritual realm. Show your faith now, like and subscribe, because this message needs to reach more lives. When you do this, it's not just a simple gesture, but a public declaration that you believe in my word and want others to experience the same blessing. I am the God who honors the faith of my children. I will not dishonor those who trust in me. If you rise today and believe, if you sign with faith, you will see the door open. Do not hesitate, do not wait, do not let doubts hold you back. This is your time to sign. This is your moment to confirm. Faith is your signature, and I am ready to give you everything I've prepared for you from the beginning of time. Listen closely to my voice now. For many long days, you felt the weight of silence, the feeling of being stuck, the doors that shut without opening, and the plans that seemed to go nowhere. I saw your tiredness. I saw your weary face in the early mornings. I saw the waiting that seemed endless. It wasn't because I forgot you or didn't care. There were seasons of preparation shaping you, challenges that built your character, silence that tested your patience, and all of this is part of a bigger plan that you may not fully understand yet. I speak to you with authority. The force that has held you back begins to break right now. I am not speaking in vague promises, but in real, concrete action. I have already decided that the chains holding you will snap. What has been stuck is beginning to move. What seemed to have stopped is starting to live again. You will not feel this breakthrough like a sudden thunderstorm, but as a gentle shift that arranges everything around you so the path ahead opens in an organized and secure way. There is a reordering happening in the heavens for your future. I am moving things into place, aligning people, and planting ideas in the hearts of those who will cross your path at the right time. My angels are working with precision, guided by a plan that goes beyond any human strategy. Some will go before you to open doors. Others will touch hearts and soften them. And others will bring the resources and opportunities needed to unlock doors that once seemed closed. Do not mistake this for coincidence. It is a divine operation, heavenly logistics unfolding step by step. You are meant to recognize the signs you once overlooked. An unexpected message, a returning contact, an unexpected offer, or a sudden idea that solves a problem you couldn't fix before. These are all signs that the force holding you back is breaking in your favor. Do not ignore these signs. Learn to see them with the eyes of your spirit, because they are markers showing that the momentum is shifting for you. Pay close attention to the small details in your everyday life, because there, you will find my hand at work. Do not let fear convince you that what little appears now is not enough. What shows up today might be a humble beginning, but it will grow. Do not judge based on appearances, because greatness often starts in simple forms. What looks small today will become the foundation for lasting change. So keep your faith strong and your heart filled with gratitude, because each small door that opens will lead to bigger opportunities just beyond it. In this season of change, we are invited to actively participate. It's not about sitting back and waiting as though we have no part to play. Part of your calling is to take action with intentional steps. When you see an opportunity, step forward with courage and wisdom. When you feel a deep conviction, move ahead with confidence. Inertia is broken by a movement that aligns with my voice, by actions that support what I have already declared. Faith, paired with action, is the key that speeds up the process of manifestation. But I also caution you against rutting or letting anxiety push you into shortcuts. Anyone who rushes time loses the blessings I have prepared with care. Trust in the perfect timing I set. Some processes need their own pace to ensure what comes later is solid. If you try to force open a door that should remain closed for now, you risk missing out on what has been carefully prepared for you. Learn to wait with purpose. Move when the true opportunity arrives and hold back when the time is still for preparation. During this breakthrough, many voices will try to confuse you. Some will tell you nothing has changed. Doubts will attempt to sway you. Do not listen to these voices. Focus on my voice and not the noise around you. Stay grounded within yourself. Keep your peace and let hope stay alive in you. The certainty I give you is unshakable. What was once stagnant is now beginning to move. Keep an eye out for the signs. Remember the promises I made, and respond with active faith. As you hear these words, begin to notice how the world around you starts to shift. Changes are happening behind the scenes in your everyday life. People will be placed along your path as instruments of promotion and opportunity. Ideas that once seemed scattered will begin to fit together, like pieces of a map guiding your way. Doors that once seemed impossible to open will now swing wide for you to walk through. This is a clear sign that the inertia has been broken, and the fullness of your purpose is drawing near. Stand tall with confidence. Do not hesitate because you cannot see everything clearly. Keep moving forward with firm steps, your focus set on the purpose I have placed in your heart. Every decision made with faith will guide the movement I have already set in motion. Inertia will no longer control those who choose to walk according to the revelation they have received. You are no longer bound by the past. You are a traveler on the path to the future I've prepared for you. Move forward in peace, for the breakthrough I have caused is not temporary. It is the beginning of a journey of restoration and victory. Keep your expectations high for what's ahead, and when you see the first signs of movement, respond with gratitude, generosity, and wisdom. What seems small today will grow into a powerful testimony of my faithfulness. Stay watchful, because in the coming moments of your life, I will reveal keys that will help you manage what is coming. Beloved child, now that I have begun to move what was once stagnant, I want you to take a visible step of faith. Faith is not just a feeling in your heart. It is shown through words and actions that fill the spiritual realm with what has already been declared in heaven. Every prayer you whispered in silence, every tear you shed without anyone seeing, every sacrifice you made in pain has already been recorded before me. Nothing has been wasted. Everything is marked as part of your story. But today, I am inviting you to take a public, prophetic step to align your spirit with what I have already released. I am the God who sees what is hidden, but I also honor those who declare it openly. When your heart and words unite, heaven will respond. When you speak with conviction, the atmosphere around you will change. So, at this moment, I ask for a simple gesture from you, but one filled with great power. It is not about repeating words out of habit, but about creating a spiritual seal that confirms your agreement with the blessing that has already been released. The number I place before you is 777. It is not by chance. It symbolizes fullness, perfection, and the fulfillment of my purpose. Each 7 is a reflection of my completed work, and when you declare 777, you are saying in faith, I believe in the complete fulfillment of what God has set in motion. Do not dismiss it as something small. It is a prophetic action, a written decree recorded in the spiritual realm. The enemy cannot resist when my children stand together to declare what I have already released. Understand this. When you write 777, you are not just typing on a screen, you are signing with your spirit. It is like turning an invisible key and opening the door to the heavenly treasure. A simple act for men, but profound in heaven. This action shows that you are unashamed to believe, that you are bold enough to declare, and that you no longer live in hiding like an orphan, but rise up as an heir. How many times have you thought your steps of faith were too small to be noticed by my throne? I tell you, no act of faith goes unnoticed. Every action matters. Every word spoken with confidence becomes a weapon against doubt and fear. Writing 777 is not superstition. It is a sign of your agreement. It is the prophetic key that unlocks what has already been prepared. So do not let this moment slip by. Do not miss the chance to seal what has already been given to you. Have you prayed and waited and cried? Now is the time to respond, not as someone who keeps asking, but as someone who confirms they have already received it. It is the difference between waiting and managing, between begging and inheriting. You are an heir, and your prophetic action shows you have accepted the inheritance I have given you. Others may not understand when they see this, but I, who see the heart, will know your act of faith. The heavens will recognize your spiritual signature, and the blessings will continue flowing to you. What you declare with conviction, I confirm with power. What you seal with faith, I honor with manifestation. Now, my child, do as I ask of you. Write 7,777, the prophetic number of fullness, and activate what I have already released on your behalf. This is not just a phrase. It is a declaration that you believe. It is a testimony that you are in alignment with my plan. When you write, you will feel a new peace inside, a renewed conviction, a quiet certainty that something has shifted. This is the sign that your action has been received. I will not leave you without an answer. The deposit has already been activated. Heaven is already open, and my angels are already moving. Now is the time for your participation, the moment when your faith will no longer stay inside you, but will become visible as a testimony. This is the way for what I have already released to continue coming into your life. Stand tall and declare with courage. Heaven is waiting for your signature. The deposit is already yours. The time has come, and your faith is the key that opens the door. Beloved child, open your spiritual ears now, for I want you to understand what has already moved in the heavens for you. From the moment you began to cry out, I had already assigned angels to work in your life. This is not a symbol or a metaphor. It is a spiritual reality. My angels are ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation, and you are one of those heirs. They are already working, bringing what has been held back from you and opening doors that once seemed impossible. Some angels are going ahead of you, clearing obstacles you cannot see. They are removing barriers, exposing hidden traps, and frustrating the plans that would try to slow you down. While you rest, they are working. While you pray, they are moving. While you wait, they are preparing. Do not fear the enemies that rise up against you, for you are not walking alone. My heavenly army is with you, and where my hosts arrive, no opposing force can stand. There are also angels assigned to touch the hearts of people. Those who once overlooked you will suddenly be moved to favor you. People who make decisions, leaders, authorities, acquaintances, and even strangers will be led by forces they do not understand, but that come from the command I issued in heaven. It will not be human persuasion. It will be a divine touch. The heart of the king is in my hands, and I direct it as I choose. So, do not be surprised if someone who has never noticed you suddenly comes forward. It is the result of an angel's touch in response to your faithfulness. Other angels are bringing resources, ideas, and opportunities. They are sowing seeds of inspiration in your spirit, providing strategies at unexpected times, and offering solutions when everything seems unclear. These ideas will not just come from your own mind, they will be breaths of heaven. Every detail will show you that it was not a coincidence, but divine intervention. You will see how doors that were once shut open without any effort on your part, not because you found the keys yourself, but because I sent messengers with the right key. Listen carefully. Nothing that seemed like a delay was ever forgotten. Every delay that caused you worry was actually a process. What you thought of as a delay, I saw as preparation. And now, because your heart has matured, I am releasing angelic action to bring everything that was held back into your hands. It was never lost. It was never taken from you. It was just waiting for the right moment, and that moment has now arrived. Signs will start to appear all around you. Small changes in your routine, unexpected invitations, surprising news, and encounters that seem like chance will be the first hints of what's unfolding. All these little details are messages from heaven showing you that the movement has already started. Do not overlook these important signs, for they confirm the great work that is unfolding around you. Learn to see beyond what's in front of you and recognize that the angels are already working on your behalf. No human force can stop what I have already set in motion.